Okay, a quick little note about watching these embedded YouTube videos. Two things if you want to have a better image. Click here, this little gear, change the quality, use the highest quality. Generally it's 720 pixels HD, high definition. The other thing is full screen. Click the full screen. The image will it'll be a little clearer when you do this, but you can also read everything on the screen. Okay, we're going to take a little bit closer look at the SMCP quoting function. Here's where we go to create a quote. If we go back to the manage order screen, take a look at this. Here we've got an extra button now for create quote. So if you want to create a quote, you might put a customer number in, or if it's just a COD, a generic residential customer, something like that, you should have an account that can a kind of a blanket account that can include all these without having to build an AR account for each one. But in any case, this is pretty straightforward. Also, if you want to look for quotes, we've got a find quote finder button here to look for only quotes. So let's go back and take a look at the quote itself. And this is the header. We're going to take a look at an individual detail screen. So let's pick this item right here. Here's an operator. A couple things on this screen to take a look at. Of course, it has a quantity as always and an item number. If you put an existing item number in, this field here, the estimated unit cost, will automatically fill in with the most recent cost for that item. So if you have a history of costs on items, you won't have to manually enter a cost. That'll fill in. If not, if it's a custom item or something you've never done before, you can put a cost in there. Just keep in mind that the whole purpose of this function is really simply to put your estimated cost together and put a price on it. And don't go, if you get too twisted up in this thing, just go back to that basic rule. That's all you're trying to do here. Okay, so you got a couple different ways to calculate a price on this item. Now there are two ways to look at it. You can either price every item and show your customer an itemized list of what things sell for, or you can put all your costs together and maybe add one line to the very bottom of your quote that simply says total price for this quoted job, something like that. So if you intend to put prices on each item, you can use a multiplier right here. You can say, well, I've got $549 of cost. I'm going to make put a multiplier on a 125 and calculate the price, and then your unit price gets recalculated based on that. Okay, so aside from that, this screen is pretty much the same as an item, as the individual detail line screens that are in the program already. Just a couple differences, mainly pertaining to the cost in here. Okay, we'll take a look at the overall details list screen in a minute.